Scorpio, how are you? Welcome to my channel, guys. Thank you so much for being here. This is going to be your weekly love reading. This is for Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you guys need a personal reading, feel free to contact me. Everything you need to know to do so is in the description box to the video. All right, guys, what's up? Wow. So many majors already, Scorpio. So just from the door, we have the Emperor, the Moon, the Star, and the Empress. All right. You yourself, Scorpio, are coming in this week, and the Emperor reversed, Six of Swords reversed energy. So feeling very out of control in your life. You could even be dealing with somebody that you feel is controlling. It's like you feel like you don't have the say in what happens here. You're in a situation that looks like it's difficult. Like there's a lot of lessons that you've learned or are learning, whatever. And it's time to realize that the lessons are learned. It's a difficult situation. And, you know, a lot of times the lesson is the leaving. We need to learn how to leave a situation that is just too difficult. It's not supposed to be that way permanently, you know? So there's a resistance to leaving a situation that's challenging, difficult, dramatic. You could feel like either you're unable to leave because somebody's controlling, or like you just don't have the authority over your own life. All right, let's see why this is. Ace of Cups and the Knight of Wands. It could be that you are looking for something long-term, you know, something where there's genuine emotion, and you're dealing with somebody who's very inconsistent, very in and out, very young-minded, hookup energy, and that's not what you're looking for. But for some reason, you're not leaving them alone either. Maybe you could be hoping that they change their mind, that things turn around. It doesn't look like it's going to. Okay, recent past. You have the Ten of Cups in your recent past. So in the recent past, things were happy. Things were good. This is like a whole family unit. This is all the love. But there's something else going on now that's it's just not very healthy. Your present energy, King of Wands. This can be now for you. All of this can be for you or the person you're dealing with now. Surrounding circumstances, whatever. So what is this all about? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And we have the major for Aries here as well. Devil reversed, Capricorn. But this is also about unbinding yourself from an unhealthy situation. Whatever that situation is, it's coming to a healthier place. And with the King of Wands, whether this is somebody that you're dealing with or you're taking on this energy, it's very confident, very goal-driven, ambitious, energetic, life of the party. Like this is somebody who goes after what they want, and they know they're going to get it. It's an earned confidence. But again, with the Devil reverse, it's being able to release yourself from things that make you feel trapped, people, whatever that is. And the Five of Cups. Okay, so if you're in a situation and it's not working out and you feel like maybe I have to stay because it doesn't get any better, like this is just the way that life is. It's a real, you know, defeatist kind of attitude. Watch out for sitting in that sad place permanently. It doesn't have to be that way. Just because things didn't work out in a certain situation doesn't mean that all is lost, you know, till the end of time. You could be detaching from a person that's this way. You know, it's a kind of energy where the person's never happy. It doesn't matter. They're just still stuck in like a very hopeless, pessimistic energy. Six of Wands reversed. Yeah, I mean, somebody could feel like they're losing you, or you could feel that way about somebody, but this is also about not feeling good enough for another person. You could be dealing with somebody who's very like, poor me. Things are just going to be this way forever. Nothing's ever going to work out for me. I'm just not good enough for you, blah, blah, blah. It's like that kind of person. And the Four of Wands reversed. 11-11 energy. Somebody is just feeling very unstable. Home life could be an issue. Somebody's actual living situation could be an issue. But there's a real lack of stability. Your potential obstacle is the Moon. This is Pisces, but what is it that is unknown, that is potentially challenging, or just hidden? Doesn't have to be anything awful, but there's something hidden, something that somebody's not talking about that's becoming an obstacle. It's a challenge here. The Tower reverse. Somebody doesn't want something to come out because they're afraid it's going to cause a disaster. It's going to cause everything to fall apart. And we now have Aries and Scorpio energy. Two of Cups. Oh boy. Okay, there could be another connection here. Somebody could be worried that if it comes out that they're connecting with this other person, it's going to cause a disaster. Could be that you're dealing with somebody who isn't broken up with a person but says they are. Interesting. Your immediate future, though, you have the Star. This is Aquarius. What does this mean for you in the near future? I mean, it's good. It's a great card. And what you would want to see here, because there's so much drama and chaos and back and forth and instability. The Star is healing. It's wish fulfillment. And with the Five of Swords. So, yeah. Petty back and forth. More challenges. However, I think it could be because you're going to focus on yourself and focus on manifesting what you want in your healing. It's going to piss somebody off. The Fool reversed. Aries again. You've got three cards here for Aries. Your healing could piss somebody off. It could make them feel like, you know, like you're closing the door on them. As you should, because they seem to be a shit show. And Strength reverse, Leo. It's like you're dealing with somebody who does not have the confidence that it takes to deal with you. You know, it takes strong people to deal with Scorpios. And I don't think that this person is on that level. I think that they're reckless. I think that they just do dumb shit and then cry about it, you know, as if it weren't their fault. I think it's that kind of person that you're dealing with, and that's not where you are. You're coming in here as more grown than that, more emotionally intelligent. So, guys, I forgot to tell you at the end, I will answer a yes or no question for you. So throughout the reading, try to think of a question you have for me and I can answer that for you at the end. It'll be the very last thing that I do. All right, your advice. The Empress reversed. Focus on yourself, focus on your healing, and understand when there's something here where there is no more potential growth. The growth potential is not there. Something here is very stagnant. The Seven of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, there's something here that is not worth investing any more of your time, effort, energy in, because there is no growth there. There's no growth potential. You know, you can pour and pour and pour into something, but if that person doesn't have the potential to grow, then what's it for? You know, work on investing in yourself. The Wheel of Fortune reversed. It's like it's not the right time for you and whoever this person is, that you are putting your time and energy into, or considering it, or whatever. There's just too much in the way. There's too many obstacles. And it's just not that deep that it has to be such a struggle, you know? Okay, let's get you and the other signs. Actually, I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to grab you an oracle or two from this deck. This is like if you have somebody in mind and you want to know how they feel and they're not telling you for whatever reason. This is what they would say to you if they could. Whoever's on your mind, Scorpio, take a deep breath. Focus on that person. What does this person have to say to Scorpio? That was quick. I don't react when people mention you. And what else? I know I crossed the line with you. Okay, let's expand. I don't react when people mention you. Who is saying this? Oh gosh, somebody who's really hurt over whatever happened with you. Potentially another Scorpio. Definitely an ex. Definitely somebody where there was a very painful ending between the two of you. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's all about ending, walking away. Oh, potentially a Leo. Okay, I know I crossed the line with you. Who is this? Potentially a younger water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But this person looks at you as like a soulmate. You know, we have 1111 with them. It's like they wished for you and they are the type of person to fall in love really quick, but maybe this is just like a friend and they took it too far. Okay, let's get you in the other signs. So, you know, you have a lot here. You know, you have a lot of Aries. You have a lot of Aries. You have another Scorpio. You have Capricorn. You have Aquarius. You have Leo, you have Libra and Taurus, you have Pisces. You've got a lot this week, Scorpio. All right. And it's on the floor. I was going to say Scorpio with Aries. Oh my gosh. Okay. Three of Pentacles. There could be an Aries that you work with that, you know, there's kind of a thing there. Or they could have you in a third party thing. Scorpio dealing with Taurus, which you have here as well, Scorpio and Taurus. They're very controlling, very demanding, like a spoiled brat in a child body, I mean an adult body. And they're very insecure, but it comes off as arrogance. Scorpio dealing with Gemini, Scorpio and Gemini. They're very guarded currently. Scorpio dealing with Cancer. Scorpio and Cancer. That seems like it's getting dropped because somebody is just too overwhelmed. And it doesn't even have to be overwhelmed with the connection. Somebody could just be very busy in their daily life and just doesn't have time for it. But either way, it's somebody's very exhausted and just isn't continuing anything with that connection. Scorpio dealing with Leo, which you had here twice. Scorpio and Leo. Whatever the stress is there, the stress, the fear, the paranoia, the anxiety, whatever that is between the two of you or, you know, with them when it comes to you, that's resolving. It's coming to a healthier place. Scorpio dealing with Virgo. Scorpio and Virgo. You guys probably aren't speaking at all. If you are, the conversation is trash. They're not being a nice person. They're very cold, very detached, very harsh with their words. And not even honest, really. Scorpio dealing with Libra. Oh, that is done. And they're very hurt over it, actually. Scorpio dealing with Scorpio, which you also had here. Scorpio and Scorpio. They have not given up on you yet, whether you think so or not. Scorpio dealing with Sagittarius. Scorpio and Sagittarius. You might have blocked them. They might have blocked you. Somebody might have ghosted the other one. Or somebody's being real weird and stalkery with somebody's social media. Scorpio dealing with Capricorn. Scorpio and Capricorn. So that is moving forward, or they would like it to. They're just very apprehensive, very cautious. So it's going to be moving extremely slow. Scorpio dealing with Aquarius, and that was quick. Oh, that was 3 cards, so we're going to do it again. Scorpio and Aquarius. Scorpio and Aquarius. They feel like their hands are tied when it comes to you. They're all up in their head, you know, in a mental prison. They're overanalyzing, overthinking. They feel very trapped. Scorpio dealing with Pisces. Scorpio and Pisces. Aw, that's cute. You could have a Pisces that's missing you. Maybe, you know, one from your past, or they feel familiar, like you have a past life connection, but it's very sweet, very familiar feeling. All right, guys, let's get your yes or no. Are you ready? Take a deep breath, focus on your question. Yes or no for my Scorpio friends. Yes or no, Scorpio. Yes or no? That was quick. That's a yes. I hope you guys wanted it to be. You guys take care. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today.